Yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's everybody doing? I'm... Here. Hang on. Want to do some creative building on stream. I'm struggling with this, so I wanted to get some... ideas. Thought maybe some of you guys can help me out with this. Change this. Yo, YouTube user. Yo, Aiden, Craig, Chorus Trilogy, Teasy. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, there's vocals in this? Hang on. So, I'm working on this area here. And I'm kind of stumped on where I should go with it. Like, I could just do more of the same of this, but I feel like that's gonna get boring. Yo, Aiden. Been following since the Vastin days. Really? Wow. It was a long time ago. Glad to have you, though. Okay, this shape here needs to be fixed. I don't remember how up here I was able to get some really good shapes with the water. Like, normally when you do like a waterfall, it's really hard to get right because it just all connects, and then it's just like flowing the same length all the way down. But I figured it out here. I don't remember how I did it. Yo, Luz. Welcome. CJ, yo, yo. Good evening. Still use the resource pack too? Nice. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, we'll probably add a couple small boats, but... Oh, yo. We'll probably add a couple small boats, but that's not... We're not really at that stage yet. I'm kind of thinking... Maybe I want to build up some cliffs on this side too. Because the problem I'm having... Oh, yo, Mason. The problem I'm having is how to blend this into the grass. We should at least have like a slightly raised section probably, because it's all mud. So it wouldn't really be... I mean, it wouldn't be like stable, smooth ground. Okay, so maybe let's try messing with that. What, you making a bar? Nice. Flatten up. Let's see. Still need some smoothing for sure, but... Yeah, this will definitely need some work. No. All the wool that you see is just placeholder blocks. Even the green. This is all made out of light blue. This won't be light blue. It'll be textured like this. Although there's something wrong with this too. This is not working in my brain for some reason, even though I've done it many other times here. Like the light or the wool transitioning into the stone. Like for some reason it's not working here for me. And I don't know why. Like it works here. I don't know. Weird. But I'm not too worried about that right now. What could I do here? Wouldn't all that foliage be at the calmest parts of the river? I can't imagine all the plants would be rooting up right in front of a drop in elevation. That is true. This was really just like a test to see if I liked it. It would probably make more sense for a lot of foliage to be built. Well, maybe not. A lot of foliage should be built up right here, probably. Because the river would go... it would, like, be... What's the right word? Very active, like, hitting here, hitting here, hitting here, there, there. That makes sense. Like, let's use this tool. Boom, 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 and then out. Right? I think that's right. It's typically how rivers form in real life. Like S shapes almost. So if we did that stuff in like here, here, and in here, for sure here with all the islands. I think that would make more sense. Right? What do you think, Andrew? This is Axiom. Mine just went blank. AXIOM. Yeah. Live near a river that flows rather slowly. Most of it is clear on the edges. Well, there's a ton of rivers near where I live. And I'm trying to think. I think it is typically like this, where it's like there's a bunch of foliage and just gunk built up on this side, and then the river's flowing around it. I think that would be right. This is a copy of my test or my survival world. This is where I plan all my builds. Like, you can see there's stuff here that's not in the survival world yet, like this building. There's just stuff floating all over the place. Beat-up's glass river. I don't think so. I don't think that's... It's too big. Too big for that. Right about where the plants would be, but even these curves are pretty gradual. I mean, the rivers I could think of in real life that I've been to, they're pretty gradual too. They're not super extreme. I mean, especially like this right here is like a perfect example of something I'm thinking of that I've been at like near real life. Also, you gotta think about like environments all over are different. So there's like different plant life and different you know. Let me I wish I could think of an exact spot. I guess I could just look on maps. Can't really show it though. Probably won't be high enough quality anyways. I wish there was a way to just disable all the names on the map I'm looking at. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Yeah, your rivers... What is this, like... Where is this? Southern California or Florida? There's a lot, yeah, there's a lot different than the rivers here. Rivers don't normally curve too much at water drop-offs. That's true. Well, I mean, no, that's not really true. I can think of one example. Yeah, I'm closer to like the Tennessee area. I'm not in Tennessee, but similar like environment. And I feel like probably similar, or what am I trying to say? Florida, okay. This is Florida, so if anywhere would have bogged up water lines, it'd be here. I mean, not necessarily. Like, I'm telling you, there's places I've been near me where, I mean, it's obviously not like covering the entire river, but like very similar to what I'm describing here, where like the water's flowing around it, and then spot where it's not flowing as much, stuff is growing. Oh, of course, Trilogy, thank you for the tier 2 sub. Biggest thing to note about rivers, from someone who studies geography for my job, rivers meander to the point of least resistance and do a great job at carving paths. That is something I thought a lot about when creating this. This is mostly following a vanilla river, so I didn't really get that option as much. Although that's kind of why I was talking about pulling this side in a little bit, because it's kind of just pushing all the way over there for no reason. I mean, also you got to think about, I mean, ideally, this would all be smooth water flowing. This wouldn't just be like a full block drop and then keeps going, a full block drop, you know? Like if we were doing this all creative, I would probably do like, I don't even know what the exact distance would be, but like how you can place with some, like without updates, without block updates, you can have like a water layer that's only 1 pixel lower than the top of the block, then 1 pixel even lower, 1 pixel even lower. So you could just do like a super gradual slope, so it wouldn't even necessarily be visible. I think those full block drops work as a challenge. Yeah. This one I need to change. I hate how this one looks. So this one down here is a little less bad, but yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, this isn't even decorated yet. We're gonna build up, just like we started doing right here. We're gonna build it up a little bit more. Build up like a dam a little bit more along here. We'll have foliage. There's another thing I want to talk about, is trying to figure out what kind of trees I want here, because I don't necessarily want the same ones from over here. So we'll have to figure that out. Can you build Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria? Yeah, I'll get right on that. Oops. I don't know why my PC lags incredibly bad. Only with your streams. Am I talking Discord? That might actually be my problem. I'm streaming at like 11,000 bitrate, which I don't know if that means much to you, but it's very high for a live stream. Actually, knock one of those gorgeous trees of yours into the river and then put a streak of plants clinging to it. That's a pretty cool idea. Ooh, and the way Axiom works now. Go, Bendy. Oh, I thought he's got wiped. Okay. Go for this one. Whoops. Is that the Bendy beanie? I don't know. Wait, there's a new option here. Merge blocks. Merges new blocks with existing blocks based on the block shape. If the old block completely overlaps the new block, the old block is used. Otherwise, the new block is used. What? Oh, inverts keep exist. Wait. What? I have not, Ash, but I saw your video on it, and it looks really interesting. I can imagine, like, you know those old school, like, one that I can't remember who did it. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. That there's that massive city that this big build team built, like, I don't know, 5 years ago maybe. And it's just a massive time lapse of them just building up the city super quick. I can imagine for stuff like that, that's going to be so useful now. It's so much less work. Yeah, unlock rotation is what I want, though. Let me see if I can find it really quick, actually. It was super popular a couple years ago. Minecraft city time lapse. Oops. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I remember Fix was like obsessed. Oh wait, Fix did a tour of it. Fix it 412. Tour, no. Build study. Whoa. This guy recommended a video that I made 6 years ago that I totally forgot about. Why did I get that recommended? That's weird. Man, I'm surprised I can't find those. I don't think it's that, but I think it is by them. Wait, why can't I find the channel? Oh, Elysium Fire. That's the fire. It's... I mean, it's the same concept. But I was thinking of, what is that? Jesus Christ. So loud. Sorry about that. That's not... There we go. This is what I was thinking of. I'm sure their other one is exactly the same, but... Yeah. $7.2 million. When was this? 2018. Crazy. It still holds up pretty well for being 2018. There's some weird things like scaling is a little weird. Some of the stuff, I'm sure they would do that different today. But it still is pretty, very impressive build. Yo, Alexander. here's also the video I accidentally jump scared you guys with. Video I did with a guy named Thumper. Stopped doing YouTube a long time ago, but God, I used the worst music back then. So obnoxious. This might have been the first time I used replay mod. Kind of funny. Very similar cinematic style to what I do now, but apparently I'm copying. Makes sense. Okay. Yeesh. That's... Oh. You too can access the magical subserver by becoming a YouTube supporter, not sponsored. True, very true. I definitely did not pay them to say that. Could be interesting. I think would have to be hand built though. But definitely the concept is cool. Is it true that you're no longer updating resource packs since you aren't using it anymore? Kind of. I'm updating it to... I mean, I continue to make it work in current versions, but aside from that, I'm not adding anything new to it. Okay. Honestly, maybe the way to do this is the opposite. Flatten down. I want it to be like a sharp, steep fall down, and then it curves the very bottom. I don't think I needed that though. And guys, there's some really, really cool stuff coming to the channel in the next month or two. I'm very excited. Don't I sound like it? What is it? Can't spoil it. That would ruin the surprise. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay. Just for us? Nah. Well, I will say it's an SMP. Yay. And yeah, this is fine. Spoil it for us, nobody would know. That's true, nobody would know. I thought of it like that. I think I know which one, but I'll let people have the surprise. do you? I wonder. I mean, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably know. Maybe you do. This mod is called Axiom. Chorus, if you're still here. I know where I'd be with that Axiom. Same. But Germs had a white cube on a giant white cube. You got me. Where is Chorus? Oh, what is this? Oh. Yo, this is sick. I think I've seen this, but that's dope. Why are there people on it? Interesting. This is Razor Dawn, of course. If you go to one of these plots that have a gray outline and just do plot claim, then you will you'll be able to claim a plot. You might even be able to just do from anywhere. Plot claim. No. Plot. Oh, plot me auto. There you go. Just type /plot me auto, then you'll get one. Ooh, this is sick. Great use of block vomit. By the way, guys, if you want to build on this plot server with all these amazing builders, you can become a member today. Tier 2 and up. Or a Patreon member. Or a Twitch sub. Janika. This is new. I saw Janika was on the server. Paid a lot to get here. Oh wait, you're one of the lucky ones, aren't you? Oh, you're not? Okay, it's Brayden and somebody else. Oh, Hook. I think. Maybe J-Bus gifted him one. I don't remember. Wait, are you? Okay. See you later, Asher. Looks like some nether, like black palette. True. You want a spoiler? You want a teaser for the next build? There it is. I showed it last stream. Okay. I'm gonna need to do a lot of hand smoothing, I think, for this section. Which is a little annoying, but big tower, kinda. Let's also make a couple rocks. Fallen tree, yeah, we'll get to that. Right now I want to get this terrain shape worked out. I like that nobody even asked about this, about the title. I titled it, what did I title it? I lied to you. Shows that you guys are a good audience. You don't mind being lied to. Did you make a river in your Austrian area? Did I? I don't think so. No. I mean, I did build up the terrain around here, around the edge of the mountain, but God, there's still holes all over the place. Yo, Dingus Bread, welcome to the stream. This is still such a wild view. This one is even crazier than the mountain we just built. Okay, I need to focus. It's like we're both on that late night Minecraft grind. True. So true. So, this is a weird rock. Oh well. Now, I don't want to... How do I want to do this? Later course. I don't know how long I'm gonna go for tonight. I just wanted to get some ideas from you guys. I do use NVIDIA, although I'm having a lot of issues with it lately. So I'm looking to not use it anymore soon. To be honest, I don't know what I've been lied since I started watching your channel like last week, and it's my first time hearing the live. Well, the live was only not that serious. It was in the last episode I said it was episode 300 at the very end, which most people probably didn't even watch the very end anyways, but it was actually episode 301. I lied. Wasn't an intentional lie, but it was a lie. I know. Very, very disappointing. Yeah. I don't like it. Maybe we... Helps a little bit. Helps a little bit. They realize you have a replica in your of your survival world in creative. Usually just like making a basic concept in a super flat world and go with the flow of whatever my resources and terrain allow. Yeah, sorry, Mason. Yeah, that's how I used to build, just a flat world. But I just got... What did I call it? I get tired of it. Am I lagging? No? Okay. MV list. MV list 2. Let test world. And now that I got tired of it, I just wanted to this dates back to 2013, by the way. I wanted to really work my builds into the terrain more. Man, every time I come to this world, this is from like 2013 up until like 2020 maybe. Because we got over here, we got the Japanese area, steampunk area, and the Tuscan city. Yeah, the ship isn't bad. I still think that holds up pretty well. And then we have legacy stuff somewhere. Yeah, right here. Legacy SMP. This is my flower shop that everybody had to keep telling me to change the prices. Oh man. I would love to do a city in this style again someday. I was like that, Ash. I actually combined 3 creative worlds together. Like everything over here is like probably up until like 2018, maybe 2017. And then this was probably 2018, 2019, and then this is 2020. I started making a new one with each like Minecraft version for a while. And then yeah, I just wanted them all together, so I just merged them. Yeah, it's probably 12:30 for me. Start with the basic concept in a flat world, but do the building itself in the world to use, integrate the terrain, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I also just like the efficiency of doing it in creative first. Like I can get so much more done if I plan it in creative first. A weird looking rock. Is that better? I think so. Yeah, it's fine. But then this, I don't know, this is such a weird transition. I feel like it needs to be built up, but it's mud. I feel like it shouldn't be. Guess we could do a couple like deep slate slabs. Like here. Yeah, that's not bad. Then we'll blend this. Thinking about, oh man, this needs to be, well, kind of defeats the purpose of what I was trying to do. Okay, let's try this. I want to do a gradient here, blending into the green. That work? Not really. Only this was just slightly greener. Yeah, let me think about it just. True. Actually, let me look up muddy riverbank. Honestly, interesting. Okay, actually, I got an idea. How do I want to do this? Let me think about this. One thing is I for sure have too many blocks in this gradient. We can eliminate that. We can eliminate that. Maybe replace that with that. Man, I just wish that was slightly greener. Or we had another brownish, greenish block. We don't. No, we don't. I'm gonna undo all this flattening I did. Because I have a different idea. We're just gonna make it... Okay. I know this probably doesn't make the most sense directly after stream coming down a river. But on the right side here, we're gonna try to mimic kind of this style. Where it's just like grass, like super grassy, and then goes straight into mud. We'll transition it a little bit, but... Ooh, glazed terracotta, interesting. Maybe. Yeah. And then on this side, it'll be the cliff. So we'll have like a muddy slope kind of, and then cliff up there. Okay. Muddy mangrove roots. Yeah, we're using those. Oh, muddy mangrove roots, soul soil, green terracotta, moss. I think this is one of the gradients I had made. It's not bad. Not sure if you knew, but you can import a concept image as a window in Axiom. I did know that, but I always forget about it. How do we do it again? View? No. Reference image. Yeah, let's see. Wait, where did that go? Save as. Oh, I got something else I want to show too. We can do that later. Perfect. Okay. There we go. That's pretty good. All right, let's get back to building. Let's see here. What did I just do there? Oh, okay. What have you been up to these last 46 minutes? I don't even know, honestly. Okay. Oh, right, but it disappears. Oh well. The green block you use is moss/grass. I think heavy use of short grass. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Out of here. Okay. Let's see, how high do we want to take this though? Maybe not even there. Maybe just, I don't know. I'm overthinking this way too much, but I don't want to I don't want to ever have to redo it. Too bad we don't have that thing that Conquest has, where you can place foliage on top of slabs. It's so nice. Done rivers like this in WorldPainter before we had nice blocks too, and it really looks right. That fluffy edge, yeah. Actually, I don't need to do all this yet. Just the edge. Actually, you know, I've been trying to use a lot more moss on the edges just so it looks smoother. But this is the one case where it might actually look better. There's a lot more grass than moss. Axiom came out. Have you ever gone back to World Edit? I still have World Edit. There's some things I use it for. I just used it earlier to put walls around that build that I want to hide. We need something that's more like... I mean... Hello? This color, but in a slab. There is spruce. Mud creeping up a little bit more? Yeah, probably. Copper... I don't think so. Then... Okay. Okay. Oh. Someone suggested mossy cobble. No, I don't. Not quite dark enough, I don't think. That's not bad. Right? I feel like that band of mud is a little thick. Usually they're very thin. Gives with water. Unless there's been rain, that's true. At least the gradient isn't bad. Yeah, we got jungle wood in there. Yeah, that is true. It's a little thick. God, that was there. Get out of here. I delete it. Oh, I delete it. Don't need that anymore. Let's make a little line. Yeah, no, you're right, Andrew. Curving around. Wait, is this place on... Actually think about this. The water comes flowing down this way. It should probably curve a little bit more this way, like cut into this ground a little bit. And then it would flow this way. And I think the rest of this is mostly okay. It is a little extreme for how, what am I saying? I don't know. Lore-wise, you could say the animals use this part of the river to drink, so it's more muddy. Because the animals use that part to drink. There is going to be a lot of animals in this area. Would that necessarily make it more muddy, though? I don't think so. Okay, we need to bring in this side a little bit, too. Oh, and clear this side out a little bit. The line is going like here. Need to cut from like there to here. What's this for? A river? He's building a river. I just want to get this shape perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, the red line is just to figure out the shape. Size of the mud bank is really an indication of the slope of the banks more than anything. Yeah, so that's initially, I mean, that's why I was doing it up over here. Like the mud going all the way up. Like I was gonna, I mean, I even started blending it into grass right here. This side though has just been what I've been struggling with. I guess I don't even necessarily need the mud on that side. Okay, then let's do a line. Not totally necessary here, but I do want to get it just a little bit better. Like there. Maybe to there. It's a little silly that it's getting that big that fast, but I guess you know what we could do? We could have another spring coming down like right here. Maybe even one over here as well. Okay. do you think of the useful composter? Oh, interesting. I think that would dip down too far because it has like a lip on it, right? Oops. Yeah, I mean, that is a nice texture, but wouldn't really work, unfortunately. Plus, the wizards occasionally flood the area by accident. I mean, that could be an excuse. It is funny. I mean, that is the one nice thing about doing something that isn't oh, true, that is Podzol. Doing the one nice thing about doing stuff that isn't like grounded in reality, 100%. It's not for you. Is you can just like say, oh, it's because of magic. Yeah, I love this view. That's why I really want to get this valley worked out, just to make it even better. Like, imagine rocks all up here. You have to use mud? No. This side, I think I'm pretty sold on using mud, but I was just saying, we don't have to do mud on that side necessarily. Maybe, I mean, in some spots we could do a little bit, but Podzol will probably get the feel closer. I do like the contrast though, like the black up against the gray, like the light gray. That's why I wanted to use it at first. Yeah, this is a nice view though, especially, I'll show it. With that up there, spoiler, sick. Loving the area so far, but where are you gonna put the Walmart Supercenter and Home Depot? That'll be on the other side, don't worry. Don't you worry, we'll get it. All right, see you later, Mason. Yeah, we'll be sure to get a Holiday Inn in here. Sure. Motel 6, yeah, that's what I was trying to think of, but I can't remember. So we could have, where would it make most sense for a spring to come out of? And come down through here. Probably up in here. Say we have a trail down to here, then it cuts to the side. We could reshape this terrain a little bit. Like that? Does that look about right? Bottom will get reshaped a little bit more, but top probably will be as well. I mean, maybe even coming out of this rock here, or right between these two. Yeah, that could be a cool look. YouTube emojis are pretty weird. So Give it a sharp turn at the end before merge. Like, what do you mean, like right here? Sharper turn? So it's more like this. Expanding the mountain. I've been I've been working on this for a long time. But yes, I am expanding the mountain. Is that what you mean? I mean, the bottom of the terrain down here, we're going to reshape by hand anyways. So it matches this line a little bit better. Like that. Interesting. Interesting. It would make sense if we didn't change the shape. I don't know about that. I know technically it makes more sense, but it just doesn't look right. Every time someone makes a wizard theme city, I always think of that one show. Used to watch where they all use magic as a tool for industry. Explained it using science. Interesting. Not sure what you're talking about. Okay. Now, we're going to make it slightly bigger as it goes down. 3, 2, 2. Okay, I see. And don't worry, this will just be replaced with air. Like that. Those blue rocks boulders, are they all the same size, or do you make a couple of plot around? I used the rock tool, and I just painted them on by hand. Yeah, I think that line looks pretty good. Do we do... Yeah, we'll do one there. Yeah, we could try to get fish in here. Man, Egg, that video, or those videos you sent me, that guy making like species and stuff for his world, has got me really thinking, like, it could be really cool to just go all out with like creating new species in this series, in this world, and like using the resource pack, like rather than redesigning the mobs to be just like modern standards, like what I've been doing, maybe even redesign them to fit like the lore of the world. Bum does feel a little thick. I think maybe this one be one, and then the... halves in radius. There's not, fortunately. I mean, unless it changed. No, did not. Use air. For the fastest part, you come down, it'll be thicker. It'll be thicker as they take tighter turns. Why would there be marine life in the river? I'm from New York. All our rivers are polluted. Fair. Yeah, whenever we do the river, whenever we decorate the river for the city, we'll definitely have to just pollute it like crazy. Okay. We need to do a lot of hand smoothing, but this isn't bad. Change the biome of the river to be swamp. True. You know, I was kind of thinking about that with this area. I would love to play around with biome colors here, but I don't think I want to get into that in the survival world, because you got to switch to creative to do that. Unfortunately, we might have to disable the water texture for right now. Get a little more visible. It's a huge difference. Crazy. Big snake drinking water. Yeah, that's what we were going for. That's funny. Honestly, swamp water is probably the move for shallow watercolor and stuff like B-dubs, Forest Creek. Yeah, true. It just gives that I mean, obviously, it gives that murky effect. What you want with like a, well, I guess in some cases. But in this case, if it's a spring, water would be pretty clear. Oh, the mangrove watercolor. Yeah, that's about the only thing good about that biome. Aside from that, it is a rough biome. Let me take a drink. It would, but what if below is brown? Well, at least in cases that I can think of, typically where there's a spring, it's usually pretty rocky water, like pebbly water underneath. Like I can think of 2 examples near me where there is spring and it's all very pebbly, like ground underneath the water. Not sure what the reason for that is, but it is something I've noticed. What's your favorite quip from the Minecraft start screen? Oh, I have no idea. I haven't paid attention to those. Honestly, probably 10 years. It's hard to get through, but it's probably one of the more accurate biomes in the game, along with Mega Taiga. True. That is true. Little thing called erosion. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Guess that would explain it, huh? Which watercolor was based on depth? Ugh. I wish they would change everything about water. Man, there was There was a point where I was really hopeful that water would get changed a ton, but then all the technical people had to complain about it. Whenever they, I mean, there's so many things I would, wait, should have kept that. Well, there's so many things I would like them to change, like the aesthetics of it, the mechanics of it. There was, whenever they first teased the water mechanics where you can waterlog stuff, they showed a video of water actually flowing through like fences, and I wanted that so bad. But all the technical people had to complain about it. Didn't get it, unfortunately. Ojang does not listen to the players at all. Oh, they absolutely do. They just don't listen to me. So the video fences, it would have been great. Yeah. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Would have been cool as like a game mode. Or not a game mode, a game rule. You have annoying they have to put one block of water and then it's deep stark blue. Like I can get a subtle. Oh, can I just get a subtle darkening and a glint? Yeah. That's why I made it darker, because like majority of the time you see it in like deeper places, but would be really nice. You know, I wonder if that's something you could do with a resource pack. Probably not. Like somehow detect if there's more water underneath, it gets darker. Probably not. What would be greatest if you're able to collect water in buckets of different biomes. Yeah, that'd be cool. I can see how that would be extremely complicated, but potentially with a custom core shader, maybe. I don't know anything about those. Although I am constantly like really impressed by the stuff people pull off with those. Of that video, the water crashing through the fence and tall grass. Just flowing smoothly like it should. Yeah. Doku grass has something similar. Really? Do I have that? Probably not. I think I did for a while, but installed it. The problem with using core shaders though is it's not compatible. Like the default core shaders are not compatible with sodium. So you have to write them custom for sodium. Which just makes it even more complicated. Which is also one reason why I'm kind of wanting to move away from using sodium. I can download that right now. I want to see that. Do I want Goku Craft light, high, or dark? What's the difference? Choose high, I guess. I haven't used Doku Craft in like 10 years. Aside from just downloading it to see how. God, this is wool. Okay, it doesn't seem to be doing it. Jesus. Oh, wow, they're mud? Ooh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Little puddles in it. Why so many horses? When I was making the models, I had to find all the textures, all the different texture variants, and make sure they were all good. I think they have this mud on Westeros Craft too. I think that's where I've seen this before, because it does look familiar. But yeah, that is sick. Ooh, let's check out this. Whoa, this is blue. Oh, the glass doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah, I think they've actually been changing it up recently to be more, like, have more custom textures. But yeah, I know for the longest time it's just been basically DokuCraft. Use Optifine. Whatever that's why. Might require a mod that I don't have for it to work correctly. Oh well. The accurate cows. Do this. Do a pale cobbly texture under the spring water. What's a good pale cobbly texture? Makes it diorite? Maybe. Oh, Jesus. Not what I meant to do. I mean, I think this, where is it? Not so much here, but up here, I feel like this, it's gravel, coarse dirt, and rooted dirt. I feel like that did a decent job at pulling off the effect. I'm gonna try sleep now. Bye bye next stream. All right, see you later. It's a cobble too. Dead coral? That's not a bad idea. Maybe this one? And this one, maybe? Let's get this water shape figured out, and then we'll texture it. Very zesty music. Let's go like this. Wow, that is very blue. Yikes. It's a very straight line. Maybe we kick it to the side a little bit. Oh no. Okay. Redo that. Oops. This all looks, aside from here, all looks pretty good though. We're making a spring. Welcome, by the way, Seth. Bit of a weird spot. Crystals. I don't like amethyst. Oh, interesting. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Bad idea, actually. Interesting. I don't hate that idea. Especially coming out of that side. Because I think eventually we're gonna do some underground stuff under here. We might try to do like a crystal cave type thing. Maybe. I've had an idea for like crystals covering the ceiling somehow. I think that'd be pretty cool. Because something that Elden Ring has in their Magic Academy, there's a massive like underground area underneath it, like big cave area, and the ceiling is all crystals under there, or like one massive crystal. I don't sure, but that's something I think would be really cool to incorporate here. Okay. Just realized that's how I made all those shapes. The water. Doing a whole lot of this. Breaking blocks. Placing blocks. Break a block there. Place that there. So that's going to be a pain in survival. But that's okay. Okay. Water sculpting, exactly. Thank you, Seth. Did you take inspiration from Bloodborne? I did not. Mainly Elden Ring. Unfortunately, I don't have Bloodborne. That's a PlayStation exclusive, right? One day I'll play it. Okay, what I think I want to do actually is remove all the water under here so it doesn't try to connect. And then we'll do this. Yeah, there we go. That spot's a little weird. And we can do that. Damn. Okay. That's decent. This bottom part's a little weird. It's a little bit wide here. We can just do this. This. Yeah. It's okay. Be a pain in the ass to get that water right in survival. Yeah. Yeah. I'm willing to do it though. Wow, so many people have joined the Discord since going live. Yeah, ocean water is one of my favorite biome colors. Change it real quick. Warm ocean? Yeah. Like, oh, so nice. It's a little green, but a little too green, but it is nice. Do you use loft? I did making this mountain here, or this side of the mountain, but I have not used it at all over here. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, there's way too much stone, but the shape is pretty good. I like it. We do this probably. Should be more stone the steeper it is. No, steeper equals more erosion equals more stone. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm smoothing out some of these spots. I was typically doing stone where it's like 2 or more blocks high, but I'm going back through and smoothing some of them, so I don't need to do that anymore. The mountain gonna have the same texturing as the main mountain? Pretty much, but done a little bit better. Like with a little more thought. Because this was just basically a noise. Well, for the grass, it was basically just a noise brush with a mixture of moss and grass. I think we're gonna try to do mostly moss along the edges over here. So for the cliffs, that's gonna be a little bit more intentional as well. Like this is kind of random over here. Actually, it's totally random. Just another noise brush. Aside from the very top. All right, see you later, Andrew. Have a good night. Let's kind of transition that at some point, somehow. If you use underground armor stands with gray dyed leather helmets, you can make mini rocks. Cool idea, but I mean, this place is so massive. I would have to use so many armor stands. So for this area, not super feasible. For something on a smaller scale, though, could definitely be cool. Using fences on invisible item frames as outlets. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Okay. I was thinking about another one over here. I don't know if it needs it though, really. Might be too much going into one spot, although, I mean... it does get really wide very suddenly. For the riverbank, I think I would prefer to use like something that has just like basically a flat texture. Give me out here. Like any of these basically. If I were to do rocks at all, which I don't know if I will. This type of stuff. Yeah, I think actually what I need to do is pull this way in. Is this line makes more sense now. This line here does not. No, I do everything survival friendly. Because, of course, we'll eventually be recreating it in survival. That is probably a little bit better. You gotta do some rapids or whitewash in the river with rocks and stuff. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't feel like that's really... I mean, maybe a little bit. I don't feel like that's really the vibe of this river. That shape's definitely better. This is gonna bother me. You're drunk, why? Welcome to the stream. If we could add, maybe we, well, where would it be coming from though? Guess we could build up a couple rocks here. Make it just a little bit higher. Have something coming down like through here. Good morning, Nicholas. Coming from a lake. I don't love that. I don't know why, but I mean, it's not very realistic, I guess. I guess unless the lake is spring itself, but I feel like in Minecraft it never looks that way. So I just don't like doing lakes or ponds. They're very difficult to do right. I could put some more, man, I don't know. Just a little bit late. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, and then we're gonna get rid of it all. Because we want to change this spot up a bit. Since we move the river line, it needs to be pulled way back. And this doesn't all need to be mud. Mud underrated. I've realized it can be used as a very dark type of marble. Interesting. I could see that. Yeah, I feel like it would, I mean, for the size of the river, it would make sense to do one. But unless I add like another big cliff over here somehow, it would be tough. That makes sense. I mean, especially since this is here now, I could have had it coming down this somehow, probably. Maybe. Probably not, actually. What does a white wax represent? Something inside of it. Don't want to spoil. Aqueduct. Or what if we add just like another little island like this on this side here? Because it'll help give the effect that it's thinner, but make it feel like there's a little just like offshoot. Like the river's in the process of moving, sort of. Or maybe even on this side. Like the aqueduct idea. I don't love it. For this area at least. Let's smooth this out a little bit. Hate having old cats. My oldest one just pees everywhere, and my whole house stinks of cat pee. That sucks. Little sneak peek of what's to come in the survival world. Long time since I've checked out the streams. Hope you're having a good night. You too, Ryan. Yeah, just a little sneak peek. little massive sneak peek. Good to see you though. Mud is just a slightly more irritating to get if there isn't a swamp nearby. I have a mud farm. It'll be fine. I have a mud farm, and then I've torn down many, many plateaus in this area. So I have plenty of dirt. And if I do run out, then there is a mangrove swamp like here. Not too far. I did say mud farm. Right here. You put... Well, it doesn't work on a server. But basically you hold right click with dirt here. And you turn it on and it pushes the piston down. And there's a water bottle dispenser right here that turns the dirt into mud. Pushes it down, pushes it across, makes a big wall of it, and then there's a TNT duper that falls down and blows it up every like 5 to 10 seconds. And then that all gets pushed up into a chest right there. Oh man, the seagull sounds in the city. Oh Jesus, that's loud. Why'd they stop? Yeah, it's just wind. That's annoying. Man, we need to get to work on the mud farm, the city for. Jesus, I can't talk. We need to get to work on the city very soon, because I got so much cool stuff planned. Like once we get this bridge in here finished, and then the cathedral peeking over the wall, that's such a cool look. There it is. Very quiet though. Yeah, Lemon Bridge. Even just the concept stuff of the city looks so sick. Thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, I love it. How much of this is built in survival? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings. Soon 6 buildings. And the big city square and the road leading to like here. Like this road here, and then this road to there. Maybe there, I don't remember. Aside from that, that's it. But the views on the city videos don't do as well as the academy, so haven't spent a whole lot of time there since starting it. That's why I want to start doing I want to build one house at the end of every episode, or at some point in the episode, so I can just slowly build it up over time without having to do like one massive build and then the video not doing well. Was wondering how much you pay monthly for the server. Well, I have a sponsored server, so nothing. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Otherwise, Server would probably cost like $100 a month. Probably. The server that I have isn't even an option on their hosting site. So it's pretty good deal. How much RAM? I think the RAM actually got lowered recently just because we weren't using it. So I think the RAM is back down at a normal. Yeah, the RAM is 6 gigabytes, so that's pretty normal. But the storage space is pretty insane. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the RAM used to be higher, but it was lowered at some point, which is fine. I mean, we don't use it really. Oh man. Figuring out these transitions is really difficult. Like, where should I start the mud? Should it be mud all the way up here? I don't think it should really. I almost feel like this should all be grass until we get to the slower spot. Maybe a little bit right here. Not even that much.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling.
Yeah, it's not really a problem of hiding the transition. It's more that I just don't know where I should start it. It's like, now that feels weird. All right, see you later, Captain Cookie. I should probably be going to bed fairly soon, but kind of deep into this right now. Maybe we do a little bit built up here. Great way to spend a morning with a decent germ stream and some breakfast. A decent? You should be saying this is a great germ stream. We don't settle for decent around here. Okay, what did I do for this transition? Rooted mud, jungle, green, terracotta, and then moss. Rooted mud, jungle, green, terracotta, and moss. This is my way of saying absolutely everything. That's right. Good. people are gonna think of me using, oops, using wood in this transition. Ever thought I'd get home from a night out drinking and hop on a germ stream? Nice. Hope you had fun. Grind is over for the night. Hope yours finishes well. All right, see you later, Christian. Have a good night. Is that right? Is that what we did? I feel like we need some other transition here. That's too light. About lime. Say this every stream, but I'm so glad you're back on YouTube. I appreciate it, Ross. Glad to be back. Hopefully, stay around for the long run this time. I mean, I lasted, what, like 7 years last time before getting, like, entirely burnt out? I think we're okay. Did not realize you could tweak the rock tool inside of Axiom to get different shapes in that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess I didn't really either. The one that I use is bicone. And then I use like a really thin, really tall one. That seems to typically get the shape that I'm going for. Oh, and I typically remove meld strength. I don't want it to meld into the terrain. I can do that stuff by hand. Yeah, like it makes some decent stuff. No, it's vanilla. Moss texture is not a great texture, to be honest. Color's really nice, but it is extremely noisy. I'm always curious how they make like their noisy textures, because there's a lot of them in the game. Like, just what is the thought process? Because that's one thing I always struggled with, making textures. Is making a noisy texture that doesn't just literally look like random noise. Oops. Mulberry made something revolutionary and I'm absolutely here for it. He absolutely did. Mulberry changed the world. World of Minecraft, at least. Man, I was really hoping we get a snapshot this week. I figured we wouldn't get one Wednesday, but I was hoping for one today. Like a late one. Because I want to play around the paintings. And I'm really curious to see if they end up adding data-driven paintings or not. That's something that seems like they've been teasing, but won't know until we have it. Bedrock preview? Bedrock, I mean, that's just like a totally different Even if you can add custom paintings on Bedrock, that doesn't mean you'll be able to on Java. Fence water snapshot. Oh, yeah. I really like the new paintings. I think they're fantastic. Paintings and the music is already there. Oh, I don't really care about... Definitely don't really care about the music. I'm not a big fan of this new soundtrack. We listened to it last stream. What do you guys think of it? I don't know. Just something about it. I'm not digging. The generic. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. And there's several songs in it that feel like, ever since they started getting new musicians for Minecraft, a lot of them tend to bring in like very similar, I don't even know what the right word is, but very similar sounds from some of the older songs. And it was cool for a bit, like for some of them, just to get like that nostalgia factor in there. But there's 2 new songs in the the new update that also have that. So it's like, okay, at this point, you got to do something new. No, this is by the Magic Academy. The city is way down here. Although this will be, figuring this out now, will be useful for when we do get to the city. Yo, Emmett, how's it going? Okay, yeah, this is looking nice. I'm really liking how this is turning out now. Remember when it was just a gunpowder farm? This place? Yeah. Pretty funny to think now. Like, whenever I built this, I loved it. I still love it. But I was thinking, like, man, imagine just a massive mountain towering over this. But I thought, there's no way. There's no way I'll ever do that. I need to remove this stuff. This is not something... This is not anything I'm going to do anything with at this point. Goodbye. This is a... I don't know if anybody saw this previously, but this is a... Try to do... I found an old build in one of my old test worlds that kind of matched the style that we're going for here, and I tried to rework it to match even more, and it just wasn't worth it at all. But yeah, I'm so glad I did this. Absolutely worth it. I haven't actually got a faraway view in a long time. That's pretty wild. Look at that. I feel like we need another island over this in this direction. I was originally thinking, before I decided to do this big mountain, I was kind of thinking, okay, maybe we do just like a bunch of farms out here in the ocean, and we do an island for each one. Maybe we could still do that. Yeah, I got a ton of different settings, but some of the mods that I have, better clouds, fog looks good now, Bobby and Invidium for the higher render distance. Yeah, that's just some of the stuff that I use. I can show the fog settings at least. Fog start 100%, fog visibility 84%. Is that it? I guess so. Ever flesh out what you're planning for Under the Cliff? Not yet. We'll get to that eventually. Probably fairly soon, actually. Like, once we get that build done, and then this valley done, it's just gonna be a lot of terraforming, so... I'll probably want to move on to that pretty soon, because that's gonna be more building, like, actual buildings. Shame you can't get iris and color maps to function simultaneously. If you install Polytone, you can. Or, I don't know, does Colormatic still update? Probably not. What is a cube? I'll show you. Spoiler for the next episode. Although this is probably going to be destroyed quite a bit. This is going to be ruins. But I had the basic shape in for now. Really like how this window turned out. It's kind of similar to, I mean, pretty similar to what we did there, but just slightly different. And covered again. All right, see you later, Emmett. Thanks for the lurk. I wish we just had a slightly... Yeah, exactly, Ross. I kept going back and forth quite a bit when building that. We need just a slightly lighter green to bridge that gap. Let me use hue blocks. I don't think there is one, but hue blocks. Let's see. Moss to green terracotta. Green shulker box. No, I'm not gonna use that. I'm curious how it looks though. Darker than this. So that's a terrible option. But imagine the cathedral scale is daunting, but then again, you did the cliffs. Oh, the cliffs were a cakewalk compared to what the cathedral is gonna be. Is that the texturing for the cathedral? I mean, I used 4 blocks for the cliffs. For the cathedral? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 different blocks just in the like wall gradient alone. Then we have like tough for the trims, like smooth, like the polished tough, mossy blocks. The roof is all copper. Of course, all the windows, all the chains all over it, iron bars, glass. This, I mean, the cliff compared to this is nothing. I'm actually curious. I wonder how tall this is compared to the cliff. Do I still have that tower saved? I don't. Actually, a lot of you guys probably haven't even seen this yet because it's totally different time zone. when I'm usually working on this. Here. Oh my god. Okay, that's like right on top of the water. Oh my god, it goes over the top of the cliff. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. Cathedral's really off scale. The cathedral is almost perfect scale. This cliff, I mean, these all these buildings are weird scale. The cathedral, though, is almost exactly perfect. I've done the math. It's a recreation of a cathedral in Cologne, Germany. And I did a lot of research on it. It's almost exactly perfect scale. If I remember right. It would need like 10, need to be like 10 blocks taller to be perfect. How do you texture color those light blue boulders like rocks? Usually I select like a big chunk of it, and then I don't know, it depends on. Seems big compared to the other buildings. I haven't seen how it looks IRL though. Then why are you even saying I'm wrong? If you don't know what it looks like, why would you? Man. Classic YouTube commenter. But for some of these lately, I've actually just been using auto shade. So I'll select, and then I put in the gradient I want. And then I'll usually like try a couple different angles, try to get it right. It is tough. It is really tough. I did that here and I don't love how it turned out. Cologne Cathedral. Cologne. Ever tried auto shade? I feel like it's pretty decent for terrain, but other than that, it's not super useful for me. Oh yeah, there you go. Drunk Y pinged you. If anything, the scale of the building, the rest of the buildings, or at least around the city square, honestly, those buildings are too big. Like this especially. These are too big compared to that. But you know, it's Minecraft, whatever. Still working on custom trees. Every once in a while, not a ton lately. Yeah, exactly. Drunk Y. Also, I made those houses before anything else, so I didn't really have like a scale in mind. Is that the huge cathedral that everyone says no way that was made back then? No, because the Cathedral of Cologne wasn't even finished till like the 1800s, if I remember right. It was like, I think they built up like a quarter of it or something, and it was left unfinished for like 600 years. And then they finally finished it, and like I think it was the 1800s. Could be wrong on that number, but can't believe. I mean, yeah, even in 1800, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, it is very, very impressive. That's why I chose that one for the inspiration, and then just ended up copying it because it's just so impressive. Plus the super unique look of it, because there's a train track that runs right by it, and I think there's an industrial area, or at least used to be an industrial area very close to it. So it was just like during the Industrial Revolution, it just got covered in like the coal, I guess, smoke and dust from the trains going by it, and that's why it's all like half black. Pretty interesting. Blending this river and survival is gonna be delight. Yeah. Luckily, there is a river here in vanilla already, but a lot of it's probably gonna move around. So some of it will be easy probably, but yeah, a lot of it's gonna be fun. That might be a live stream project. This is looking horrible. Just do this. Slope. Oh, don't do that though. Raise. Okay, what I'll do actually, let's do this. Why'd that disappear? What? Okay, let's get rid of that one. Shulkers and shulkers of buckets. So many buckets, true. I should honestly probably start farming mud very soon. Because I don't think I have like, I think I have like 2 stacks of just plain mud. And that's not gonna cut it. Do you ever play around with WorldPainter? Yeah. Yeah, I used to play around with it quite a bit actually. I designed these custom mountains in WorldPainter. And then remade it. Made like 10 schematics of it. Remade it in survival. This took What's funny, this took like probably the span of like 10 episodes to do. And I think it's just barely bigger than the first section of Cliff that I did. And I did that in 2 weeks for one episode. So that's pretty crazy. Different time back then though. Different style of content. Yo Augusto, welcome to the stream. If Axiom ever gets the degree of control that WorldPainter allows, I'll send them all my money. Well, I don't know that there's much that WorldPainter can do that Axiom can't do. Like, you can use height maps, right? Now, right? I think. Pretty sure you can. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think you can. Oh yeah, height map on the elevation tool. Yeah, river terraforming. Gonna be a big part of the next episode. You've been able to for a while. That's what I thought, yeah. I don't know what else though does oh, this is path tool. Don't want that. What else can World Edit do or World Painter do that Axiom can't? It can, I mean, it has the ability to paint, make brushes with schematics. Which is probably a big one for a lot of people. But they semi-recently added that, so that's nice. What else? You can paint biomes. Yeah, you can paint on slopes with the angle mask. Now realizing how little I knew about Axiom. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the development has, the development has gone very quickly over the past few months. And they've added a lot of features super quickly. So it's understandable. You might have missed some stuff. Yeah, honestly, I think it might be able to do everything that WorldPainter can do. Still love my trusty wooden axe. Fair enough. Also know it's not, this program is not for everybody. Or mod. you had to make custom water textures, what would you change? I actually think DokuCraft is a pretty good example. They have almost like this, like these circular textures in it that I think look really nice. I would, that's something I would definitely do to the vanilla world or vanilla water. The fact that after 10 plus years of world edit, it's so familiar with a lot of player base. I don't even know if that's necessarily true. It's of course familiar with a lot of builders, but I think Axiom, I mean, how learnable, how easily learnable it is probably introducing even more more players to building than World Edit ever has. Maybe not ever has, but you know what I mean. I think a lot of people would be more open to trying to build with Axiom than trying to learn like all the stuff you need to learn to use World Edit. All the commands and stuff you gotta get down. Intuitive, that was the word I was looking for. Learnable. Okay. That's definitely a good shape there. I do want to make it a little bit sharper on the edge there. Like that maybe? Me try to do math to rotate a build in World Edit. Yeah. Seriously, that's one of the biggest selling points for me. Like not having, like look, if I wanted to, whoops. I want to rotate this build on just a slight angle. Unlock rotation. Just check that. Boom. That fast. Don't have to do like any crazy math or anything. You figure out any like weird parameters. It's just that easy. Granted, it's still not perfect, but I think it even looks better than World Edit's like blending. UX, how's it going? Going on with the map? If you're willing to spoil any ideas or anything at all. Not much. I did get Wonder Draft. I did play around with it a little bit. Oh, hopefully this is not too laggy. And I figured out a way to import a version of my seed. It is a little, it needs a lot of cleanup though. So I'm probably just gonna redo it from scratch. But I've been struggling to find here, let me show this. This is the area around, or the area we're at right now. This is the river we're working on. No, not symbols. I've been struggling to like I downloaded a massive pack of a bunch of symbols. And I don't know, I just have a hard time putting them all together and making them feel like consistent. So yeah, I don't know. Definitely want to play around with it more. Also, like translating it from a Minecraft build to this can be a little confusing. Start with roads. That is something I started to do that I just It's like, okay, I'll do this later. YouTube is not what? Steaming enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Okay. Yeah, exactly. This is very heavy on the PC. Outlining the biomes, mountains is a good way to begin. That's true. That makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I need to play around with it more, but I just don't have the time right now. Trying to get these episodes out as quick as possible. Don't really have the time to spend learning that right now. I want another one like right here. Lord Riddles are so sick. Thanks, Ross. Okay. So I think here we can build up a bunch of foliage, probably. Like the swamp terrain. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. Not as crazy as the swamp terrain, but similar. Maybe not one there. The future rivers naturally curve if there's nothing in the way. If they keep curving, they'll curve into each other, making an oxbow lake. Just something to think about for your future builds. Interesting. Is that like Finger Lakes? What are the Finger Lakes? That sounds familiar. Ah. I was gonna ask if that's what the Lake of the Ozarks would be considered. But I don't know. I guess maybe. Oh, I'm sharing my screen. Whoops. Was it trying to? Hang on a second. Ozark, like the show? Yeah, or like the Lake of the Ozarks, the real place. Hang on a second. Gotta check something really quick. Do you have a pet? I have 2 mini Australian Shepherds. Okay. I just had to go back and check and make sure I didn't dox myself, because I just opened up one of the windows that I had open and clicked on the like when you click on Google Map, or when you have Google Maps open and you click on the search, the first one that pops up in search is your home address. So I needed to make sure it didn't show up in the stream, and it did not. So we're good. Yeah, that was a little scary, but thought I was gonna have to delete the live stream. But we're good. Okay. In the habit of incognito. Well, I didn't think I was showing my screen. Otherwise I would have. I usually do. Don't really know what else I want to do here tonight. So it's gonna be a lot of the same from here. We kind of got this edge figured out here. We're just gonna do that all the way down. Need to build this up, but it won't be too hard. Small drip leaf is gonna be a pain. Yeah. We have a bit here. We don't have a ton, but yeah, it is still gonna be a lot. Did they not spawn in one biome? How frequently do they spawn here? There's 1, 2, 3. Three for that one biome. 4, 5, 6. I don't think it'll be that bad. It'll be a little tedious, but it won't be too bad. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it won't be so bad. If we find like this, all this lush cave, will be good. You cannot bone meal them, unfortunately. I don't know why. Bone meal these. Actually, if you bone meal them, they turn into those. That's right. Yeah. How do you feel about data pack fixes like crafting big drip leaf into small drip leaf? I don't think I would add that. You still can already get them in like caves, and you can get them from the Wandering Trader. But aside from that, I don't think it's too necessary. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just count them. Hang on. Actually, I don't even need the wand. Obviously, we'll have more than this, but I'm curious how many we have here right now. Count small drip leaf. Sick. Oh, why did it? 90. Okay. Yeah, it'll be a little tough, but yeah, you can use it here. Because I've already used them somewhere. There. In the what do you call it? Greenhouse. You don't even need silk touch, just shears. Don't love the look of that. Looks a little gross. That brown streak there. Not the nicest looking thing. Although if we just cover it in foliage, it wouldn't be so bad. Let it vary in the main road texture from the region to region at all. Definitely for the city. And I was kind of thinking about like coming out of the city for a ways, making it different, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought too much about it, to be honest. Podzol could work, but this is fine. Do a bunch on this one. I do wish you could plant them on the small drip leaf on mud. You can do it on some blocks. I think clay out of water. Yeah. I think there's something else too. But not mud. That seems weird. Mud isn't a full block, but you can place it like all this on mud. Stone? Really? No. See cobble? I have not done rock climbing. I am going to be playing on an SMP. Oh yeah, that's the only thing I use Tinker for, really. And, well, sometimes stairs and slabs, but mostly for this. I don't know why I said it like that. Making a prismarine on a farm. Farm on Minecraft Bedrock currently. And they're a pain. Oh, got mentions wrong. So now the Guardians are still here. Oh no. Doesn't sound good. Yeah, I really wish. Why is that not called Warp Stroud? That's weird. Really, really wish we had grass that height. Would be so nice. Pushing, please. We need a foliage update. That's what we need. Watch any good shows and movies lately? I've been watching this show called Made on like MAID on Netflix. It's actually really good. Yeah, foliage update, please. More grass types, more leaves, more trees, more bushes. Please, Mojang, please. There's some people thinking that they're teasing, or they teased yellow leaves. Yes, Ross, that's correct. Some people think they teased yellow leaves with one of the Lego Minecraft sets that they just announced, but I don't think. As much as I would love yellow leaves, I do not think that's what that is. Could have it called farming and foliage or farming and forgery. Yeah. True. I don't care what it's called. I just want it. Cattails would be amazing as well. We could do a texture for... I know there's a bunch of texture packs that do like seagrass when it's here. It has like a higher texture. But I don't know. Corn would be sick. There was also yellow leaf in the Minecraft movie set leaks. That is true. I mean, it's not entirely impossible. I just think it's unlikely that that's what they're doing, that they're specifically teasing that. You swim in the water, and the effects play is that visuality. Oh, you mean like this? Like the surface effects? That's wakes. Zally's vanilla? I don't know. Could be. I think what I'm thinking is probably a bit better vanilla building. I used to follow them on Instagram. What do you expect to be added for 122? I think what I expect is wrong. No. I think what I expect is an end update, but I don't know. But that's what I'm leaning towards. But I'm not 100% on that. I'm using 1.20.4. You know what? I wonder what these look. Pretty good. Free body problem was a fire series. I couldn't get into that. I don't know why. Whoa. What? Yo, I didn't know you could do that. Interesting. Does that have any... Does that add anything? Like, is that cool? We can even do it on leaves. Okay. Kind of cool, I guess. Other waterlog blocks? I would assume so. I'm too tired. I can't think right now. Interesting. Now, what if I double slab it? Okay. Interesting. Tricky Trails is a good update, but the problem is they're adding stuff underground for the past 4 updates, so it's not visible in the world for casual player. For example, my friends doesn't know what they added after another update. Your friend can't see the mountains? Sure that's not like Tinker or anything. Let's see. I don't think so. And survival. Fine. No, it works. Who would have guessed? Is this too much? I think it's too much. Chad, is this real? Chat, can we get some pogs in chat for lily pads on leaves? Let's get some pogs in the chat. We need some poggers in the chat. Chat. Chat? Chat? B does. About what? Lily pads? Okay. Pog. Can you water... Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh. Now what is the purpose of that? I don't know. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wow. Crazy. Alexander, you're the one that even brought him up. Congrats, you discovered nothing. True. I don't know. I'm just doing stupid stuff right now. Stuff that obviously is not anything interesting. You're like, oh. Now, wait a minute. Lightning rod? Lily pad? Sick. We did it. What do y'all think a release date will be for Tricky Trials update? I think probably sometime in June, if I had to guess. Brown candles on a green glass pane. You know, I never used to do that because I had my textures changed. But could be neat. Only thing I don't like is that. What's up with that, man? I'm surprised you could place that on that. 7th of June is Friday. Cool. Thanks for the info. Okay. Sea pickles. Think that would look better than the brown? Can you even place those floating? I always forget about these. They're a weird thing. I think, nah. Not that. Anything just one? I don't think so, though. I think I prefer this. Although, I mean, using some of those could be something. Like, we say we want more foliage, but there's a lot of foliage I don't even use. Ooh, wait, can you force... You can't force these to stay, right? That would be sick. You just, like, put some of that down. I don't think you could force them, though. Man, you should be able to place coral on mud and it just stays hydrated. Or even like place a block next to it. Or a block. No, you can't put sea pickles in flower pots. If they're out of water, they don't glow. They only glow when they're underwater. Yeah, true. You could put it on deep slate. I don't have any use for it here. Just made me think of it. I don't know what else up. Right? Dead bushes, maybe. Can these float? No. Don't worry about it, Drunk Y. Don't worry about it. He had to be there. Very funky river. I think we're going overboard. Don't need those. Maybe. I'm so tired. Uh, yeah, maybe so though. Put a string on top of the candles. Why? Dark oak saplings. Too vibrant. I don't think we need it, honestly. I think that is almost, even just that is almost too much. Let me think about this. Let's kind of mark out where the mud is going to go. Go kind of build this section here. Through here. And this will be grass coming down through here. There's a pretty strong chance. I feel that I wake up in the morning and I hate this. But how tired I am right now. But we gotta do it. You know, I don't know why, but I'm really craving like a Pop-Tart right now. Like a cinnamon brown sugar Pop-Tart. Or waffles. Yeah, that'll be good. Then we'll blend that a little better. Pebbled walls in the water for rocks and pebbles. Not a bad idea. Teases. That's really good. I almost got some today or yesterday. I don't know what day it is. But didn't, and I deeply regret it. I got those peanut butter filled pretzels though. Those are pretty good. And I also got some kettle cooked chips. Those are really good. Although the brand that I like the best is like the, what brand is it? Kettle cooked chips. Cape Cod. I think they taste the best, but like half the bag is all just like really tiny pieces. And it's not even that it's crushed up, it's just small pieces of like sliced potatoes. Yeah, the lighthouse logo. And it's super annoying. All right, see you later, Solo. Yeah, but Cape Cod, those are the best. I don't know if I've had actually the kettle brand, but still, Cape Cod is the best. For some reason I can never find just the plain salt, like sea salt flavor in the kettle brand. It's always like jalapeno or some weird barbecue I don't want. Have you listened to the music disc? Yeah, I have. I'm not really a fan. Let's put it on again. Why not? Spotify. End off the stream here with some Minecraft music. Creator and Precipice? Watch your mouth. Hate this one. Sounds like it just reminds me of like Christmas music right off the bat. It's way over the top. The original version of Creator, or the normal version, isn't bad. The music box version is way worse. Pretty annoying. This one's not bad though. But still not even close to my favorite out of all the Minecraft music. Interesting. This one gives me like Halloween vibes, especially that intro. This makes me think of like a Sega Scooby-Doo game. Legends vibes, I could see that. Minecraft Legends, you mean? I could see that. A little bit. Okay, then it goes off the rails. Like, the electric guitar is just really weird to me. And it kills it for me. Steampunk, interesting. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I don't know though. I do collect all the music discs in the game, so I'll get all these 3 new ones. But I'm probably not gonna be listening to them very frequently. Actually, want to see. How many are there? 9 with 7. Yeah, I think I have them all then. Yeah, pretty sure I do. Yeah, I don't know. Just something, it just doesn't feel like Minecraft to me. Which I hate to say that because I know a lot of people make that complaint about any music that isn't C418, which I don't agree with. But just this specific soundtrack just seems very different to me for some reason. Why do they all have to fit Minecraft? I mean, it's not even the music disc. Like, if I don't like them, that's fine. It's the like ambient music that I feel stretches a bit far from the Minecraft feel. And I feel like the ambient music should feel Minecrafty. Because like, and also it's not only the fact that that doesn't feel like Minecraft that I don't like it, because like the pig step feels like nothing that's in the Minecraft soundtrack, but I really like it. So the classic discs, I think Other Side is my favorite overall, but out of the classic ones, not sure. Oops. I feel like it's one of these. Baby Strad. Cat all the way. I don't think I'm a huge fan of Cat. I know it's very popular, but I don't think I ever really. I mean, it is very like classic Minecraft. It does make me think of like early beta days, but I wouldn't listen to it on the regular. Strat's pretty good. And should be able to. What? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, I know why. Wait, no, I don't. Can you hear if I do this? Can you hear it now? Yes, interesting. That's weird. Huh. Hopefully that change doesn't carry over when I go back to my recording profile. But Strat's pretty good. Chirp. It's okay. Wait's pretty good. I like Wait. I think Wait, it's between Wait and Strat for the classic ones for me. Although technically the Wait, I don't think Wait is a classic one. Wait, I'm pretty sure was added in like 1.4, 1.3. I guess classic compared to, I mean, it was still C418. If you're talking like classic, I don't think Wait was added right away. Wait, let's see. Yeah, it was added in 1.4. I was right. It was originally called Where Are We Now? Interesting. You know, I wonder if they would ever, probably not, if they'll ever get C418 back. I imagine he's probably not interested anymore. The way Microsoft has treated him. Wait, so you... Okay, you can hear the browser, right? Spotify. Okay, weird. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm gonna end the stream off there. We've done a decent amount tonight. We got we did a pretty good amount. We got this really worked out, this line here. Added a new little stream here. We're considering if we can add another one somewhere here. Not really sure how we can do that, but it would be nice, I think. Yeah. Shape of the area looks very appealing. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really love this whole vibe that's coming together here. Lifts need worked on this side. And Need a bunch of foliage on this side, but aside from that, looking very nice. I should look and see if there's any similar areas to this and like Elden Ring and any of the Dark Souls games as well. Maybe I can get some inspiration from there. Okay, that'll do it. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you guys in the next one. Have a good night or a day, wherever you are. Actually, let's play us out on this.